And we're on the air. After the initial test run, now for the real deal. Let's see. New game. So, welcome everyone to my Let's Play of Factorio. I am Gimli, and it is my distinct pleasure to be here. Now, for this map, we'll set resource frequency to high, the size of the resource nodes to big, and the richness to very good, so we don't run dry very fast. So we just have plenty of resources to explore all the options this game has to offer. So noteworthy is the setting of peaceful mode, because I just found while playing through the campaign that having biters constantly numbing at all the corners of my base gets a little frustrating after a while. And I'll be like, yeah, that's cute, but I would just like to build my base in peace, thank you very much, rather than having to deal with you. And I mean, well, let's generate the map while we keep talking. Generate. It would be cool if this game had an option for trading. I've heard a rumor that there might be options to trade with the aliens later. That'd be cool. Figure if I want to play a game where I get swarmed by little bitey aliens, I'll go play StarCraft against the Zerg. This game's, for me, is more about the building of that base. And we're generating. Loading, loading, loading. The map. The Factorio Free Play. This is the Factorio Free Play. So basically, in a nutshell, they say our task is to build a rocket defense so the aliens don't shoot down our comrades when they come to this world. Yeah, okay, thank you. Tips. Ooh, we started a big copper deposit. Or what am I saying? Coal with a little stone. Start off by crafting an iron axe so we can harvest resources at a decent speed. Now, first thing we'll need is some coal. In the quick bar at the bottom of the screen, you'll see, well, let me show, a burner mining drill and a stone furnace. The mining drill mines resources, as the name would imply. The furnace smelts ores into bars, or stone into stone bricks. Both require coal to function. And more advanced versions of both are available, and they work with electricity, which we can generate through mostly steam engines and later on also solar panels, although in previous playthroughs I have not found them to be very effective yet. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, well, that's 14 or so should be enough to get us started. Let's see, yeah. Why not just let us start with automating the coal production. And then I want to make a chest, so, well, you see the little arrow here. The little arrow indicates at which direction or where the machine is outputting its resources. See, now it stops because the slot where it's depositing is taken. Pick it up with the F key while it's at my feet, and it's whirring and buzzing again. Now let's see, trees, because I need wood to make chest and other things. We'll be switching to better chests later as well. Iron and steel chests. Most things in the game have upgraded better, faster, speedier versions. Sure, now we start small with one guy and his little furnace, but in a while we'll be having arrays of furnaces and mining drills and whatnot, all automated. See, now we're doing most by hand, but most things can be automated. I have not yet played that far, but there are also automated robots available that fly around and give you things. You can store things in storage chests and other chests, and then have robots take those things to you or wherever you want them. For now, we'll focus on getting our basic setup going. Let's see, a wooden chest. Plop. Alt key, you can see what's in the box, or what's going on inside furnaces and other machines. Basically the Alt key toggles that display, see, and click, and then we see that there's coal in there, or that assembly machine, what it's producing, once we get there. So up next, let's make some iron. Chop. Let's see how much we actually need for raw. 9 iron, and I currently have. Alright. I can start smelting that iron. Chop. So, a little bit about me while we're mining and smelting and all. So I mentioned I'm Gimli. And why am I doing this? Basically, because I both like playing Factorio and I love talking to an audience. Be it for reading poetry or giving a presentation in university. Talking to an audience is awesome. When you're Gimli, at least. Some people and most people enjoy being in the audience more. I enjoy being in front of the audience more. Well, and if both parties have a good time, then everybody wins. I think that's just great. Boom! Now we're cooking. Smelting that ore. Well, first I'll set up a few burner mining drills. And have them deposit either into a furnace or into a chest. I just need stone now. Oh, I saw some down below. Grab a few stone. I also need to keep an eye on the durability of my pickaxe. In the lower right you can see it's almost running out. Yeah, the pickaxes in this game aren't very durable. At least later we upgrade to a more durable steel axe. Dunk. Okay, that's enough to build that. Now I just need more iron. Et voila! Grab some coal while we're at it. Plop, done, and we're pressing 2. It corresponds to this slot on the hotbar, or the toolbar. And these slots correspond to shift 1 to 5, these slots to 1 to 5. So if I press 2, I get it in my hand, ready to do things. Right click removes that, place it again, Q puts it from the hand back onto the bar. So here we go, boom. Now you guys both will need some coal. Control, I can drag it, or I can control click and move it there immediately. This game has many handy interface tools like that. Just for illustrate, R rotates the machine, with hold the mouse over it, press the R key, rotate. All very easy and very quick to find out, quick to figure out. The tutorial takes you through most of the hotkeys, and the rest, well, there's the options menu. Just check it out. So we have a little bit of automated coal and iron production going. Up next would be more iron, I would say. And I'm gonna need some stone. Or perhaps better yet, automated stone production. Ah, see there my axe ran out. Crafting a new one. Yeah, you don't want to run totally out of wood in the beginning, because having to mine by hand without an axe, that just takes a long time. Choppity chop. Oh, that ought to be enough stone for now. Let's get up to 10 so I can craft 2. 9 and 10. Yeah. Another of those. And another of those. And then we might as well take care of that. Junk. Then we're gonna need some coal. Well, here, have the coal you just harvested. We won't be doing this forever, this running around. Soon enough we'll have it all automated. Then we'll have these wonderful things called transport belts. Say, carrying the coal around to wherever it's needed. And then having these things called inserters, grabbing it from the belt and putting it where it needs to be. But more on inserters in a little bit, or in a while. So next is the iron for automated copper mining and more. Yeah, let's do that first. Mining drill. Also really handy. Excuse me. This game automatically crafts all intermediate components when you're building something. So, no need to tediously click all the things, intermediate things, just... Oh, hang on, I don't want a chest there. We want a furnace. Yep, I'd like it there. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need some coal. Some coal. See, now the running around is pretty doable, but soon enough we'll want to automate it, as I stated earlier. Now, let's see. See, the zooming out far is awesome. Because soon enough our base will span, or well, within some time the base will span much of this area. Like one steam engine might be here, but then an entire array of steam engines might span this entire area. If you have, say, 12 to 15 of them powering your base. And now, copper. Where's the copper? There's a little bit there. There's a bigger field there. Might as well start with the tiny diddly field, because it's closer. Means less running around in this stage. Another furnace. 2, 3, and you guys will need some coal. Next thing will be to increase my coal production. That will last for a little while. Walk. You get half that stack. Oh, right click on a stack, you take out half. Right, and then if you right click a stack, you take half. Plop. Control click inserts an entire stack. Poof. Copper, glorious copper. And again, stone is our limiting factor. Good thing we're also chugging that out. I'll run out of fuel, so we'll have enough stone to get started. Aha. I'll switch this up a little. Yeah. Plop. Wait on a few chunks of coal. Ah, excellent. Suddenly we have the components needed to craft some cooler things. A steam engine and an offshore pump. Steam engines need water, which is what the offshore pump provides. And boilers, which will need pipes, which require iron. Good thing we're making that. Now, I've heard of Cilantro Gamer, he mentioned, he's another Factorio Let's Player for those who don't know him. He mentioned that 4 boilers can power 3 steam engines, or provide enough hot water for 3 steam engines. So, until I've done some research of my own, I'll trust his word on that, since he seems to know what he's doing. Now I get to decide where to plant my array of steam engines. I want to plan this ahead a bit, which will save a lot of hassle down the road. Now this field of iron is not very big, that's much bigger. But let's see what would be a good spot. That seems out of the way enough. A little bit of stone there, we'll want to mine that out. Yeah, this would be nice. Close to the coal, enough space to start. Let's make some pipes as well. And then we plop down a pump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's have a little more wiggle room there. What I want to do is make sure I have enough space to expand my array of steam engines later. And make that easy. You don't have to just rebuild all the things. But now it needs coal to power the boiler. And then we need to make electric poles to connect the generator to an electric grid. I'm okay on wood, let's get some more wood. Electric poles require wood and copper, which we're mining. Huzzah! Click, control click. Oh, or a trick, you can take it out from here manually, or you can just control click on the thing and you take out whatever product's in there. Yup. Some more wood. I was looking for coal, yes, and copper. Chugga, 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 chugga. Aha. See, now we have some copper going, we get some more interesting options. Ooh, that one ran out. It's not such a big deal. Just in the interest of... I'll keep that going a little. Plenty of coal to go around. Might as well invest some in a quicker start. Now, let's insert a decent chunk of coal. Electric poles. Now left click builds 1, right click builds 5, and I think it was shift click that builds as much as you can with the materials you have. The downside of clicking 5 at once is it first crafts all the components and then the final product, instead of one component on one product at a time. So if you want to start placing them and producing, first just some normal clicks works better. Let's see. Yep. Too far away. And then if you run and keep the mouse button held down, just place them whenever you can. Yips. Now we need something to use that electricity, which will be our electric mining drills. Let's gather all the copper we have and all this iron. craft as many as possible in one go. Oink. Well, I want to move to a bigger copper field very soon. For starting out, this was handy. Was this convenient? This iron. But there's lots of iron to go around up there. Let's see. See, this one covers a radius around it as well, as indicated by the box around it, the transparent one. Let's see, we'll gather that, and then we'll place this here. And then we can soon... Oh, I'm in the way. Run a transport belt in between, fill up both ends of the transport belt with iron. Control click, control click. And then we can take these apart. Now we probably won't be needing those anymore. Let's see. For now, we'll do it like this. Now I just need to power this up. I'm used to having that on 3. So, bind that to 3. And we're rolling. Fuel those up. Aha, well, more better. So that does it for the iron. Let's do it for the coal. Stop burning coal to get coal. That's better. Chugga. There, much better. Ooh, you ran out. See if I have enough copper to... I need more iron. Okay, well. Good thing we got that going, didn't we? Well then. Alright, about 5 to 10 minutes left on this episode. Let's see what we can do to automate our mining in that time and make sure that the steam engine keeps going. Soon enough we'll automate that by having a belt of coal run to the boilers, and then some of these inserters insert coal into the boiler automatically. There, that should keep it going for a while. See, we have performance, which is still lower than the available performance, but soon enough it looks like. I want to extend the power grid as well. Add an extra steam engine, add an extra boiler. Let's see. Let's first automate the copper mining. Oops. Alright, let's see. You, whoop, and then walk. Dock. And chaka. Let's see. Chugga. You have some coal too. Eventually we'll just also route all the ore on transport belts to a central array of furnaces, and then have those furnaces also automatically be refilled with coal by inserters. Again, by having the coal come in on another transport belt. So soon enough, this will all be automated, and we don't need to constantly run around refilling all the things anymore. Let's see. Ooh. What up, dude? The available performance dropped. Maybe it's taxed to its limit. Alright, let's see. Control click to get into the inventory. Click. Just replacing is easy. Then, boom. Oh, there's a bit of a mystery why this thing is a bit shaky. It seems to be better now. Yeah, seems good, mostly good now. Alright. Yeah, we're using less than we're producing from the looks of it. So this seems to be the max production, and this is the current production, so that means we're good. 510 kilowatts, and oh, we're using 449 kilowatts. We're actually not even using the capacity of one generator, but that will soon change. Raw resources needed: iron, iron, iron. Getting some coal. Set the cat. Housemate has 2 cats. Run around murring and chirping all day. And when they're in their breeding stage, their horny stage, sometimes yowling. Meow. Maybe they can be guest stars on the show someday. Anyway, copper, copper, copper. So we can craft more miners. To get some stone mining going automatically. In preparation for that, power seems useful. And almost done. It's only mine stone, yeah, that's beautiful. Awesome. Sugar, 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 sugar. Now I would like more iron, because iron is the main, only component of the beloved and amazing transport belt. More iron, more better. Which means soon I'll have to move. You can go in the inventory, you can go in this bar, because I use you less. Trying to keep all the things I use most commonly on hand in the 1 to 5 slot. And once we get the in research, well, we'll leave that topic. Might as well tackle it. Basically, you can research all sorts of upgrades which require science packs, or as many people call them, potions. Red and green science packs. And for later technologies also blue science packs and even alien science packs. One upgrade is the toolbar, which gives us more slots to work with on our toolbar, which is awesome. Anyway, more iron, more better. I'll have to move that electric pole a little bit. Come back, electricity, we love you. Boom, here we are. Plop. You're gonna need some coal. Click, click. Yeah, we don't really have enough yet to start. On the upside it makes 2. So for the mere 3 iron plates and raw materials, we can make 2 transport belts. see what's needed for science. Because one of the awesome technologies we can research is, I think it's logistics. Automation. Anyway. Technology. Ah, here's the tool belt I mentioned. Ah, logistics allows for splitters and underground belts, which are very useful once you get a more complicated infrastructure going. Say you have a central belt of iron plates running through your base, and then, oh, I want some iron to produce cogwheels. Okay, you split the belt in two. You have one of the splits continue as a main belt, and the other you split off towards your cogwheel factories. So splitters are awesome, and underground belts are awesome. We want to get designs in our labs as soon as possible. Let's see. Alright, well, with our basic infrastructure set up, or at least our preliminary structure, that seems a good end point for the first episode. This is Gimli, and see you on episode 2 of Gimli Plays Factorio.